Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another you versus them read. Let's see Sagittarius, how you're feeling, how the person in your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And of course, these are general collective readings. Sagittarius may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you and just leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. So Sagittarius. Okay, so newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies, etc. If this is your reading, Sagittarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with, right? For me, this is going to be person A, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, Six of Wands in reverse. So somebody is either feeling they got knocked off their high horse, or their ego got shot, or maybe they're just embarrassed that what they really wanted didn't happen, their manifestations didn't come true, things are not fair, because I think the other person has kind of given up, or they've lost their passion, or they've just exhausted and tired and said, you know what, we've done this multiple times and it just doesn't work out. I'm exhausted, I'm just tired. I think somebody's just kind of lost their will and saying, I'm done with this. And the other person is kind of feeling that's not fair. That's not fair, because I think they were manifesting the opposite thing. They were maybe manifesting victory in this connection or something. So let's see where this is going to go, Sagittarius. I'm going to clarify these cards, of course. But first, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'm going to clarify the rest. So, Sagittarius and their person spirit. Sagittarius and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Sagittarius and their person. Sagittarius and their person. All right, let's take a few more. Sagittarius from another deck. Sagittarius and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Sagittarius and their person spirit. Thank you. And just a few more Saggis from another deck as well, and then we'll start. Sagittarius and their person spirit. Sagittarius and their person. Good to go. All right, let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. Alright, so the first card itself says, my feelings for you are now platonic. Like one person's lost their zest for this connection, to say, I'm just too exhausted of battles and, trying again and again, and it just doesn't work out. I'm losing my will, my passion for this connection, and my feelings are now platonic. It hurts me to say we should go our separate ways. Please make time for me. Our relationship has suffered irreparable damage. It's like one person is giving up, the other person is still kind of feeling that it's not fair. So, your presence in my life has turned my world upside down. I hid who I really am from you. I've come to realize that I'm not more awakened than you. You are awake too. I know you won't feel the same. My heart belongs to you. I'm tired of crying and hurting over you. Giving up and leaving just seems so much easier than to deal with any more pain. Secretly doing things behind your back. I tried to walk away from you, but something keeps pulling me back to you. I pray for you all the time, and I do healing work on your behalf. I have a need to always be right. Sorry, I gave you a hard time. All right. So I think somebody still is feeling sorry and saying, hey, I'm still praying that things can get back together. But one person seems totally done. I'm tired of this now. All right, so let's see what's going to happen then, Sagittarius. Let's start with an angel blessing card, and then we'll start the reading. My angels, what do you have for my Saggy gang today? Blessing, guidance, advice, or just a message? Triumphant. Aim towards victory, Sagittarius, and victory is yours. Whatever path you're deciding to choose, go with it with full confidence, and my angels are promising you victory. Just be very clear about what you want and go for it. Okay? So, okay, let's start the reading and see what's happening here then. And newcomers, please don't get confused, okay? For me, these are just two souls. This is person A, this is person B. Of course, one side is for you. This is your reading. The other side could be maybe your spouse, it could be your love interest, could be a sibling, could be a parent-child dynamic, or anyone basically who's very like a soulmate who's in your energy, affecting your energy at this point, right? So, but I mean, after hearing the dialogue message cards, I think you already picked up. If you're still here, you've picked up who the other person is right for you. And so let's begin. Let's just concentrate on one side first, then we'll move on to the other one. So person A, Ace of Wands in reverse. Why are you feeling the lack of passion, the lack of enthusiasm in your life? They've come to some clarity. I think person A says, I've come to some aha moment, some clarity that I think person A doesn't even want to talk about it. Basically, what they are trying to tell me, at least, that they've been very discontent, maybe in a commitment which they're ready to end, or maybe doesn't feel like a commitment anymore, or there's no happiness, no longevity, nothing to look forward to, basically. I think person A is telling me that, yeah, you know what, something that I really thought was going to last forever and ever, but I've been very discontent in this connection, and I'm losing my passion for it, and I don't know how to tell the other person that I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I just can't do this anymore. I've tried to make it work, but this Four of Wands is just not working out. Yeah, person A is saying that they're saying the same thing again. I have been trying many times to make it work, but now I kind of just want to drop the burden. I'm exhausted, I'm tired. I just want to make that choice for myself now that I can't do this anymore. Yeah, I think person A is feeling pretty heartbroken. They're trying to heal themselves. It's like this card came out sideways, basically. I think they have tried to heal this connection many times, but it's gone back to pain and hurt and sadness, because I think person A did try and hold it together as much as they could, but now they're coming to a point where saying it's time for me to drop the ball, Omkaratarot. It's time for me to maybe go after something that makes me happy. Why do you feel this way, person A? Person A says, because as much as I've tried to build this and keep these four wands standing and things to work out, it's just not working out. My person is always angry, they're upset with me, they blame me or something. I think person A has kind of reached the end of their patience. It's like, I'm down, I feel down and out, I feel this is over. Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Too many cards. Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this is becoming toxic. I think person A feels that person B has maybe anger issues, or they have a temper, or they're upset with them all the time, they're angry with them, and this is becoming toxic, but maybe person A stayed together because there were children involved, or they felt like that soulmate connection, or maybe you guys have known each other for a long time. I think person A has tried many times, but now they want to make a choice, they want to make a decision regarding what, person A? What do you want to make a choice regarding? The happily ever after, which doesn't seem very happy anymore. Sorry, Sagittarius, this is not the reading I expected, but well. Person A, tell me, how do you feel about the connection now? How do you see person B, and how do you feel about the connection? Person A says, I feel my person is very emotionally wound up all the time maybe, or they don't love me, or they don't show me love. Person A is almost coming to a point where they're saying, when I look back at my past, I just feel that things never worked out between us. There is a commitment which is either ending or is, on its last leg. I think person A is wanting to have a stable, brand new beginning, maybe rebuild their life now with person B or otherwise. Person A, you want to rebuild with I think person A says, I have tried to rebuild many times. I have offered my hand in apology or friendship, but each time I felt like a loser because things never just work out between the two of us, and I'm now ready to kind of give up because there is a lack of love here. From what I feel, person A says there's a lack of love here and things refuse to change. And maybe it's time for maybe a legal separation, or maybe just that person A feels it's time to move on. They're trying to pick up their courage, their strength to do right by person B, but somewhere they feel that things are just not changing. It's maybe time to not give this a second chance, maybe release this connection. It's become a bit imbalanced. A choice has to be made. Why? Because of the simple reason is that because there's stagnancy and the lack of love. There's a lack of love now in this connection, person A feels. Okay, so what action person A will finally take, I'll open later, Sagittarius. Let's go to the other side and see how person B is feeling. So person B, tell me, you have the Justice card in reverse. Why is that? Justice card in reverse. One more. Yeah, person B is feeling that it's not fair. It's not fair that person A can detach themselves from this connection. It's making them feel unloved or unsupported, or maybe Empress in reverse is somebody who doesn't feel very compassionate or very loving at this time, who feels that they've been insulted, or their person is not treating them right and they're not being fair to them by, detaching themselves. Maybe person B feels that person A is just being stubborn, or they are being mean to them, maybe tricking them or being a trickster or something like that. Yeah, person B is upset. They are angry. They are telling me that, I don't trust them because they are just being selfish and self-centered and only thinking about themselves. What about me? And none of my manifestations are coming true here. And they are just... I've been manifesting this connection. I see them as a soulmate. I mean, we are meant to be together, but it's really not fair that they are escaping, or they're getting out of this connection. Why do you feel this way, person B? Why do you feel that your person is not being fair, or they are disrespecting you, or they are getting unstuck from you, and they're just being selfish and doing it because it's fair for them and not for you? Why do you feel this way? Two of Pentacles. What's the Two of Pentacles? What's the Two of Pentacles? I think person B feels that maybe, I don't know, person A is juggling them with somebody else. I think person B says, I want to heal this connection. I still see them as my counterpart. I want them to do right by me. I want things to move forward. I still want to have this person to, balance this connection out with me, but they are just, they don't love me, and they are keeping, emotionally being manipulative towards me, or not showing me love. Maybe person B feels that person A has other options now, and maybe there's been arguments and fights regarding that as well. Yeah, I think person B is angry with person A because they feel that person A is being stubborn or not taking responsibility or juggling them or has other options and creating unnecessary conflict or fighting with them, maybe over third parties or something. But person B says, I want to reunite. I want my person back to come back and take responsibility. They are the ones who are not stepping up, and they are not wanting to give this a second chance. They are the ones who are releasing this and just being petty. So okay, so person B, tell me, how do you see person A now, which you've already told me, but I have another layer here to go through. So tell me, how do you see this connection now, and how do you feel about person A? So person B says, I feel that they are getting out of this connection with me because they have something which they are doing on the side and they are lying to me about it. Person B feels that person A is lying to them. Hanged man. What's the hanged man? Yeah, person B says, I don't want this connection to end. In fact, I want the two of us to get unstuck, to move on. I want them to come back. I want this commitment back with them. But then why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Ace of Swords in reverse. They feel that, okay, no wonder. So person B says, I'm a little disappointed in them. I feel the only reason that this connection is stagnating is not because of me, Omkaratarot. I still love them. I still want them back. I still want a commitment with them. But they are lying about maybe that they have somebody else on the side. They are escaping me because they want to go towards another lover maybe, or somebody else who's got their attention. Okay, so yeah, person B says that's the reason they're not excited to see me or have passion towards me, because they're extending all that energy somewhere else. So let's see what actions you guys will take then, Sagittarius. I'm going to take another deck for this one, and well, if this storyline has been resonating so far, you can let me know by just giving me a thumbs up or leaving a comment. It helps me and keeps me motivated to do more readings for you, Saggies. And newcomers, repeating viewers, if you're here, do subscribe, like, share the video. We welcome you to the Omkara family. Thank you. Alright, person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise. Four of Swords. This person is, I don't think they're with anyone else, but they are kind of just taking a respite. This person is kind of retreated, they're taking a breather, they could actually be quite exhausted and tired. So yeah, they're just regaining their strength after all that stress and tension and Okay, so I don't think they're with anyone else at the moment, but they could have retreated because this person has been very stressed out. They have been very anxious. They have been maybe they've had a lot of sleepless nights. All this person is trying to do is gather up their strength at the moment. Yes, they, in their quiet time by themselves, they are kind of visualizing, they are manifesting maybe new love in their life. Somebody who they can have this happiness with, who they can cuddle up to, where there is love, there is affection, there is long term. This person is dreaming of or manifesting new love in their life. I don't think they're with anyone else presently. It's just that, it's like when, say, if somebody goes to jail, that's a very bad analogy to give, but yeah, that's what's coming to my mind. It's like if somebody goes to jail for 10 years and the 9th year, they're so tired of, the routine of the jail, and they know that their relief may come in another year, and they start to visualize and say, when I get out of jail, then I'll go and eat the biggest, fattest, big boy burger or something, and maybe have a steak and maybe just go and just enjoy skating or whatever they've been dreaming about doing. I think person is just dreaming. They're just dreaming of a happily ever after, manifesting it, but right now just trying to recover because they're so exhausted, so tired. They're just trying to regain their strength, and that's why they've retreated. I feel that. Okay, person B, tell me action from your end towards person A or otherwise. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Why is that? No movement at all? Why is that? Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles? In reverse. That's basically stagnancy. No movement. Page of Wands. Okay, Six of Cups. Star card. Yes. What person B is saying, I want the stagnancy to go. Alright, I want the stagnancy to end, Omkaratarot. I am only waiting for a message from them. I want that, that green light where they say, let's get back together. I'm coming back to you. I think person B is wishing and hoping that a new cycle can begin. I mean, whatever conflict you guys have had, that can end, and then peace and harmony can be restored. Right? So either I have a feeling they're waiting for person A to be the first one to message them, because they seem to be wanting the stagnancy to be over. Their biggest wish is that they can get back together. All right. So this person wants to have victory. They're not happy that they didn't get this victory. So let's see what this card was all about. Six of Swords in reverse, Spirit. What's the Six of Swords in reverse as the overall energy for Sagittarius' reading? Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Hermit. Knight of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is kind of feeling that feeling alone or feeling lonely or just feeling or wishing or maybe waiting for that person to rush back towards them. They are holding on very strong to that wish, and right now they could feel that they didn't get that victory, or they're feeling their ego was hurt because they feel that person kind of is no longer stuck on them. I don't know. That's what I have for you till now, Sagittarius. Do let me know if I'm on the right track. And love and light. Take care. Namaste.